Hello students, welcome all. This is your geography class, and in this class we will be discussing the parts which were left. That is, we have left with three oceans. We have to discuss them. And one more thing is there, that due to some reason we are not able to have the live classes, and if you want to have the live classes, please cooperate with your teachers and don't create any type of disturbances. As you know, the better understanding is possible. So, starting with the recap, we will be discussing that Earth's appearance. It looks like a blue marble. When we see it from space, it is having 71% of the water. So, it is the color blue color is due to that 70% of the water. Then there are four main types of water bodies. They are oceans, seas, lakes, and rivers. We will be discussing them one by one, and in this particular video, we will be discussing oceans. First of all, what is an ocean? It is a huge water body which is having salt water in it, and it surrounds the continents. There are basically five main oceans which we have in our world. Okay, and they all are interconnected with each other. When we talk about their ranking, the very first one and the largest one is your Pacific Ocean, then is Atlantic, then Indian, Southern, and then Arctic Ocean. So, starting with the very first one, that is the largest and the deepest ocean, it covers the one third surface of the earth, and to its east, you can see both the Americas are there. To the east side, we have North and South America. To the west, we have Asia and Australia. To the north, you can see the Bering Sea. The Bering Sea, it is joining the Arctic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, and in the south, it merges with the Southern Ocean. Now you can see all these with the help of this map, as it is the zoomed picture is there. So you can see in the east we are having North America and South America. When we talk about the west, we have Asia and Australia. In the Pacific Ocean, to the Pacific Ocean, okay, to the west of the Pacific Ocean, to the east of the Pacific Ocean. Then to the north of the West Pacific Ocean, we are having Bering Sea, and it joins Pacific Ocean with Arctic Ocean. Then to the south, it merges with the Southern Ocean. One more thing we have discussed is that Marina Trench. It is in Philippines, and it is one of the deepest point which is present on the earth's surface. Okay. So other deep trenches, the names are given to you. They are present in the Pacific Ocean. They are Kuril, Japan, and Aleutian trenches. Okay, all the three are also present in Pacific Ocean only. But the deepest one is Marina Trench, and it is the deepest point also. So when we talk about the mountains, they are present on the surface of the oceans also. So when Mauna Kea, it is a volcanic mountain, when it was measured from its base to the summit, base to the top, you can say, its height was found to be 10,000 meters, which is more than that of Mount Everest, but most of it lies under the water, so it was not discovered earlier. Okay. Now talking about the Atlantic Ocean, you can see it is S-shaped ocean, and from the word second, it is the second largest ocean, you can remember it. To the east of Atlantic Ocean, we have Europe and Africa. To the west, we are having both the Americas, and to the north, it merges with the Arctic Ocean. To the south, it merges with the Southern Ocean. It is very much easy. You can remember the S shaped and the second largest. So it will be very easy to learn. Now you can see with the help of this map that Atlantic Ocean is having, to the east it is having Europe and Africa, to west it is having North America and South America. In north it is merging with the Arctic Ocean, and when we talk about the south, it is merging with the Southern Ocean. So next thing which is very much important is the Atlantic Ocean is having a ridge. Okay, that ridge is very important. Now you can see the mid Atlantic ridge, it is almost present in between, it is almost present in the center. Okay, what happened that the divergent forces, they acted upon, due to which there was a separation and elevation. Separation means that it got separated up, the base I'm talking, and then even the elevation was also there. So, due to the action of the earthquake, there was a crack. From that crack, the molten lava or the rock, it oozes out. Okay, it oozes out, and when it oozes out, it cools down and forms new mountains or the rocks. So, this way, we can see a slight divergent stream, you can say, or you can say the flow is little bit diverted. Okay, other islands are the Canary Island, Cape Verde, Newfoundland, British Isles, and West Indies. Now we will be talking about Indian Ocean. When we'll talk about Indian Ocean, you can see that it is very important, and also it is a proud thing that it is the only ocean which is having a name, or it is named after a country. It is named after India. So it is Indian Ocean, and no other ocean is named after a country. To its north, you can see Asia is there. To its west, now you can see in detail, to its north, Asia is there. To its west, Africa is there. To its east, Australia is there. And to its south, it is merging again with the Southern Ocean. So, volcanic islands like Mauritius and the Reunion Islands are also found in this particular ocean. And also, that other islands are also there, like we have Andaman and Nicobar, and also Sri Lanka. In Indian Ocean, you can see the Cagos Lacative Ridge. Again, it is a ridge, and it is underwater ridge. Mountain ridge is present. Okay, and its peaks, the peaks of the mountain, we have discussed peaks and ridge. So it is present underwater. The whole mountain chain is present underwater, due to which we can see the tops as Lakshadweep, Maldives, and Cagos Island groups. So this was it about Indian Ocean. Now we will be moving towards the Southern Ocean. It is also known as Antarctic Ocean. As you know, it is present above Antarctica, so it is known as Antarctic Ocean. Moreover, it is the extension of all the three oceans we have discussed, like the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the Indian Ocean. Also, I have discussed this, that it surrounds Antarctica and the Southern Ocean. It is having many islands. Okay, so some of them are the Scott Islands, the Bellini Islands, the Falkland Islands. So these are the main islands which are present in Antarctic Ocean. And you can see in this map that it is surrounding the last continent, last I mean to say, which is the southernmost continent. It is Antarctica, and it is surrounded by Southern Ocean. Now we will be moving towards the fifth ocean, the smallest one, which is the Arctic Ocean. Okay, so it is spreading all over around it is covering the North Pole. So like the south part, it is present in the north part, and it remains frozen like the Southern Ocean remains. It is bounded in the south by the large continent masses. You can see North America is there. You can see with the help of this map that it is having to its south, it is having North America, as well as it is having Eurasia, which includes Europe as well as Asia. So both are included. So it is known as Eurasia, Europe plus Asia. Also, it is having again icebergs are present over here. What are icebergs? They are the huge land masses, and they float during the summer season. Okay, they are also present over here. Talk about the islands which are present in this particular ocean. They are Greenland, Iceland, Ellesmere Island, and Novaya Zelma. All are present in Arctic Ocean. Also, there is a point that due to the global warming, the ice sheets which were present over there, they are melting, and they are causing problem to the life of the animals who used to live there. Okay, so this was it about the oceans. We have discussed all the oceans. If you have any doubt, you can mention in the comment section, or you can even ask me. You know how to ask. And again, it is a request that if you feel like that it was better to have live classes, then please do cooperate with your teachers and do not disturb them. Till then, stay home, stay safe. I hope to see you all again in the live classes.